Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That's some exciting intro music we had going on there, Moses.
Yeah, this feels like a nice action movie sequel.
I appreciate that. We've got FaZe and Liquid, so it is really only appropriate. It's a best of three here. Decide who goes to the semifinals, and it ended in double overtime with Liquid taking the map on Dust 2. Now, we're going to go to Nuke.
And, I mean, it was just marked so many crazy plays, so many wild clutches. A lot of that game just could have gone so back and forth with some of the clutch rounds that came out, especially early on, that dictated a lot of the momentum. But a pretty gritty win for Team Liquid, who you still consider them to be the favorite, but the fact that they're able to just continuously bounce back. You know, they were down 2-8 to start that game. They lost 5 rounds in a row in the second half, and somehow each time they managed to find a way back into the game to force that overtime and then to eventually take it. Here on Nuke, though, this is a massive test for FaZe. Liquid's Nuke, while it failed them at Summit, I think that, you know, they put enough work into it to be very, very confident on this map, especially if you're going to pick it as your map in a series.
Well, I mean, on the other hand, do you have much confidence in FaZe on Nuke? I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not really quite sure, especially with the new in-game leader with Neo coming in. Here it goes, explosion into the upper bomb site, smoke in towards mini. Rain's going to step in front to see what they've got. Nothing there.
Good bit of confirmation.
This is just going to be delayed. They're just letting the smoke get a little bit deep.
Oh, bit of a chance. Naf playing with fire right now. They're going to be exploding out of the hut and right into a huge defense, but somehow they're trading evenly at the moment, and the trading actually just continues here. Naf and Nitro going to be in a 2-on-2. No bomb plant and Olaf from up high. Raining down death on Naf, and that's going to leave Nitro in a 1 versus 2 down here. This is very hard. How do you do this? He picks up the bomb, and he's going to make it out, actually.
He's got no armor, so I'm not entirely sure where he goes. I think he wants to find a way to isolate this mini player, take that duel. It's Nico, so it's not exactly like you're going to be comfortable against it anyway. Here it is. Nitro can't win it. Nico with the headshot, and that's the pistol round going to FaZe on this CT Nuke.
That's, I mean, that is a really... That's an interesting battle right there. I think the fact that Olaf shows up and gets those 2 kills, that kind of is what seals it. Could have gone much worse here.
Well, I think there were, I mean, just the way that worked with Rain stepping in front of that smoke, there were actually 3 players in that upper bomb site. So when Olaf gets there, it's just like you've dealt with so much and you haven't gotten secure, and then you're just exposed and out in the open for him. So timely rotation, a nice job by Rain in midi to live as long as possible. Now he's just going to drop down straight away.
Yeah, good read here. Molotov to stop the train that was otherwise trying to make the end station down at B. But, oh, and Naf picking up that kill. Yeah, they definitely know someone is here. They're just going to continue.
Oh,
they actually run him down. Rain, this is not good at all. Twist to pick up that one. And Olaf, I mean, the fact that they turned it, they've got so much time. Why wouldn't they try and see if they can throw the for an extra loop here?
They can go anywhere as well. They can go back up secret, back up vent. There's a Liege to go down. Twist is going to fall up once this kill. Olaf's got that, but he can only get the 2. He's got teammate, but Naf sprays them both down. It's just Neo. 1 versus 3. He's got an SMG at range. They already have the information as well. Stewie actually, I think, he didn't get off the bomb. So someone else has the bomb. Naf has it. They're going to go up. So Neo is constantly chasing in this 1 versus 2.
Yeah. It would have been so different if Stewie had that bomb, yeah. That could have made a...
Smoke actually made it down the ladder. Called bank.
All right, then. Well, Neo trying to see if he can get up the ladder instead, and yeah, flashbang to set it up, but this is difficult. And there's a flank coming in from the same position that he's actually come from, so if he gets this first kill, there is no universe in which he's going to check Papa again to figure out what's going on. Like, that just won't happen. And he also has no kit, so regardless, it's just not going to be pretty, is it? Yeah, jumping to see if they could get in. There's Naf coming in with a flank. Quad kill for him. Exceptional return into the map here for Liquid right away.
Yeah, that's. I want to see where that first kill came out. I believe that was Naf onto...
It was Naf, yeah.
I'm not exactly sure who he killed, but I'm assuming it came from outside. Someone trying to chase them down secret or something along those lines, or taking a gander.
Yeah, it probably would have been.
1-1. M4 picked up by Guardian, and FaZe has a full investment into this. Pistols as well, even though they're light on utility, like extremely light on utility.
Yeah, I wonder if that's reasonable for them to, I don't know. Stewie actually does take a lot of damage.
And he calls out the M4 as well. There's Olaf pushing in towards Ramper, but can he get away? They're jumping through the smoke. Nitro goes down to Nico, who's holding the line. He hasn't reloaded just yet, taking those shots, not dealing damage. Twist now, transferring over towards door. There's 1 right by the vents. This is actually a really dangerous position. I don't know how FaZe has got themselves in here so securely. Nico takes that kill with ease. Finishes off Guardian's work from earlier, and it looks like FaZe is going to respond in kind.
A little bit of trouble now for Liquid. 2 versus 4. I mean, they have a lot of time to play around with, but FaZe aren't really going to give them anything at this point. Bit of an off angle there for Guardian with the M4. Yeah, hard. Oh, actually, I was going to say hard to read, but Twist landing a good shot.
The fact they open that up with no damage being taken, they have 2 Molotovs and they have a smoke to get the bomb down into it if they want. Where's the other utility go? Doors open, so they now know the position of 1 player. Bomb getting planted away from the smoke, so if they spam it, it's not going to work.
Yeah, this is a good setup now for Liquid. They've got a little bit better position until Nico shows up with the Galil to take one down, and now Naf in the corner. As soon as he fires the gun, they know where he is, and he's going to get overwhelmed. Nico with a quad kill to bring it back. This is, you know, starting off, you know, a little bit interesting.
Starting off very well, especially because Nico can go upgrade that Galil to whatever he wants. Probably the Krieg up top. Oh, 2-1 and a very good rebuttal.
Right now, even with the bomb plant, yeah, they could buy 3 AKs if they, yeah, they're gonna go for it. So, at least with the pistols, yeah. And Mac 10 though, instead of the 3rd AK.
What's that utility? Got the extra smoke, so they still have 5 smokes, which is super nice on Nuke. Plenty of flashbangs and a couple Molotovs to boot. Pistol round all over again. Molotov on the ground. The Mac 10's gonna lead the way through. That's Nitro that's gotten down below, but they're not gonna hit with the rest of their force. One's already in this forward bomb site. Oh, and Nico didn't have any idea. The pace that Nitro brought out completely beat him to the spot.
And the way that door opened served as sort of a shield for Nitro to just get in behind. There's a great shot for Olofmeister, but still a lot of chaos here. Oh, grenades. They might stand right on top of it. Adds a fair bit of damage from 1 grenade, but Neff will take a kill. Rain with the trade. I think we might be in for just another complete roller coaster here.
Yeah, this pace is so fast from Team Liquid. I don't think FaZe fully realizes. I don't think they're able to kind of beat him to the punch in any sense, even if they read the play. The problem now is very little utility for the Liquid side. Olof's got 1. There's the follow-up peek. Somehow he gets all 3. Excuse me, 2 of them. Guardian got the first, but that spray control is wild.
Yeah, that was exceptionally well done. 3-1. I think you're absolutely right. They're not keeping up with the pace that Liquid are putting up right now. That you could sort of see them getting the wrong read on what's going on, but they sort of make up for it anyway, which is in itself exciting. And now they're out of money, truly out of money. Maybe a chance for Sanity to return to the game.
Who wants that? But yes, this round is going to be nice and calm. Everything's going to go according to plan for FaZe. It's just Twist left with the Deagle. Might be able to get to 1, but not even that. 4-1.
So it starts off in a reasonable direction here for FaZe, who do need this map. Again, trying to get right into the semifinals. That could be a huge win if you get there.
Yeah,
you know?
that's what they're playing for. Is the winning team of this series goes to the semifinals, the loser of the series goes to the quarterfinals. No one getting eliminated today, at least in this match.
Yeah, right. We did have to say goodbye earlier to NRG.
Pretty rough event for the North American team so far. Liquid's still in it, but Cloud9 and NRG both knocked out.
Are we still calling Cloud9 a North American team?
That's a good point as well.
Oh, that grenade. Oh, I thought he was going to try and bomb it in, but a flashbang. Even better. That's brutal.
They just got wrecked. They never saw that coming.
No, that was a bit much.
This is a pretty dirty angle from Olof.
See if they're ready for it. Nitro's thinking about it. Twist up there as well. It's kind of hard to, like, you know, get pumped up after you just lost like half of the plan. That was a bit of an unfortunate Molotov, and now he's in a very weird position. He does get a kill, so doesn't go down for nothing. But awkward timing, I think. Great win here for Twist. This is much, I mean, this should not be happening.
Well, Liquid is a very good team as far as it goes as having success even when you lose that first player, so rebounding into this. As if the first step getting to this point wasn't easy. This is even harder to find some way to make things work in this lower bomb site where you're just surrounded, where there's so many angles. You know there's one in control, you know there's one in contamination.
He has to bank on a mistake, right? He needed that guy to peek so that he could make it a 1 versus 2, maybe get the bomb down quick. And Rain is not going to let him spend any more time on that. Nico with the triple, 5-1.
That opening flashbang for Nico was a thing of beauty.
Yeah, that actually did just cauterize their eyes, didn't it? Like,
yeah, they were done. They weren't going to be unblinded for the entire round.
Yeah. Stacked up.
Well, Liquid's back onto the pistols with light armor and very little utility. Every time it's been fast-paced towards the upper bomb site, they have to put the Molotov out. They've got a dink, but no one can see him after that. And the bomb is on the floor, in front of the smoke, outside of the hut. This isn't going anywhere.
Right now, in the box, Moses.
And this is, I mean, as I said, this is a map that they've had in their wheelhouse for some time, so they've also probably, I would imagine they have a pretty deep playbook on it.
Yeah. Definitely think so. Oh. 8th round coming up here. I really feel like we do deserve a 3rd map, just based on how the game has been. So I'm all right with FaZe, you know.
Having a good game here.
I think that's fine, you know. But I don't think it's going to last forever either. I do think Liquid are going to find a way to make some more noise here on the T side. They're setting up on the T roof for a bunch of different Molotovs. This one going to go on the rafters, I think, on top there. And they're probably going to have one for the hut as well. So they're just going to try and bomb out as much of it as they can.
Oh, here we go. Nap had gun out, but he still can't beat Rain. And the smoke plume's the perfect time. Liquid just getting wrecked every which way. Another round where 5 players from FaZe can survive, and that is going to help the economy. And then it starts, you know, when your plan for the T side is to at least chip away at the economy so you can eventually break them and have an easier time. This is the worst possible start for that. Nitro with 1 can't get the 2nd. Yeah. You have what is that? 3 players above like $12,000.
Yeah. Yanko's seen those dollar signs, put a little smile on his face.
Yeah,
know?
He loves that.
Yeah.
Big fan of money.
7-1. 9th round. And again, Scout on Liege, couple of deagles, actually a fair few deagles in play. It doesn't inspire a lot of confidence.
Well, here we go. Nav has stopped carrying. Gonna run all the way up to Mini, block that off. Nico's already down low. There's plenty of players out here. If he gets in their flashbang, it could be a field day again. Here comes that utility hit. There's the flashbang. Doesn't blind Stewie, but he's not looking in the proper direction to even stop that. So Nico's put this strategy on a halt with the help of Guardian.
There's the Scout. And the AWP, just a little bit more punch behind that. Nitro all on his own here with the deal, and he's going to go down again. Now the money is starting to get crazy. 16,000 on Nico at the beginning of the round. Yeah. They are rich.
Liquid needs something. They need it now. This is getting really out of control.
0 kills on a Liege, 1 on Stewie.
The problem is, like, it's not just the score that's bad, but it's if you're picking this map, you have to be really comfortable with your T side. And if you go into that and your T side doesn't really accomplish anything, they've got 6 more rounds to show us some stuff. And that just looks like a silly map pick, doesn't it?
It does make you look silly. But I am surprised by how well FaZe are playing this map. Oh, mid-air, yeah. Guardian with the flat cannon.
I mean, imagine that. Imagine the tools that FaZe have to use to put into Secret. We've seen Nico there for the most part, and then you put Guardian there with an AWP every once in a while, and it's like, how are you supposed to read which one's going to be where?
It's a hard puzzle to solve, isn't it? And when you get it wrong, people die, so it's really high stakes.
It's very few good men of you.
Yeah.
Got a headshot angle, misses the shots, but now he's tapping away. He's got 2.
He made up for it.
He's probably saying, man, I should have started picking up this AUG way earlier than I did.
Yeah. Time for the entire community to do a sort of a told you so thing.
This is rough. Liquid can't actually go back because they'd have to run the whole way, and that would give up the game. I mean, they're still making footsteps now, but all they can really do is turn in towards this mini, and Rain is so ready. No flashbangs as well to try and take this upper bomb site. This is not going to go well. Bomb on the ground. Naf does get the trade, but plenty of time for the other two members of FaZe to get into position. Molotov in towards the vents, wants to clear out lobby very quickly, which is the right idea, but I think that player's moved in towards Hut now. He doesn't have time to clear that out as well. Gonna try and plant safe, but he has no idea where safety is. And he will eventually, he needs to die now. They can actually, if they just go past him and let him sit here, this is huge. He's not gonna get any bonus, and there's no chance he survives now. Heads up play from FaZe.
Yeah, very well done. 9-1. It's really spiraling out of control quickly. We're seeing like almost like a throwback to a previous version of Nuke because this isn't it anymore. Yep. People can have fantastic T sites on this map. We've seen Liquid have them in the past. So yes. Where is it at? Where have they gone? 0-0 and 10 on a leash.
You don't like to see that. Some nade damage onto Naf as well. Oh, what? How did that happen?
Oh, I hope they win this round behind it.
They're not going to. They're all running into fire, and they're all burning, and Guardian's here as well to shut this down. But fair play to Naf. Did Rain get like tagged like last second or something? I don't know. It looked like he just did one stab.
Yeah. I don't know. Like that was just beautiful. We live for those moments, don't we, you know?
Too few and far between.
Yeah, it's true. That was a good time. I wish I could tell you what they're saying in the chat.
You can.
Yeah?
I don't know. I might get you fired.
I suspected as much. So
been working on that for 2 years now.
Setting it up. Well, Elige is, yeah, I was really trying. Don't blame him for trying to find a way to edge his way in. That could have worked out. 10-1. Knife in the beginning inside of the smoke to try and get down to vent.
An opening kill knife. You don't see that every day.
No,
that's
I don't know what the stats
entry
are, but
frag with the knife. It can't be very good.
No. Which may help to explain why we don't see it more often. So figured that one out. 10-1. I'm really kind of shocked at what we're seeing.
I'm too, very surprised. I did not expect this out of FaZe. They have the players to make this work, and I think the interesting thing as well is bringing Neo in. VP was always a Nuke team, right? Certainly Neo can bring some of those concepts over from the old VP lineups that with the rotations and the theory behind the map.
I didn't even think about that, but you're not wrong. 15-3 on Nico is a pretty good ratio to be clocking in at this point in the game. Grenade that was landed there on Twist. Oh, but he's going to take down Neo. That was a blind spray through. They're going to be very happy about that.
I mean, when you're down 10-1, you need a little bit of luck to turn your way at some point.
Is Rain going to come flash in again for Nico?
One thing they haven't been able to do, Team Liquid, is have a whole lot of success outside in terms of controlling. They've lost Twist jumping down from Twinkie to Guardian. They've lost multiple players to Nico a couple different times in ways.
Oh, that's a good Molotov. That does actually cancel out the chance here for Rain to do a lot. That wall much closer to Mini here than it normally is. Instead, it's usually over by the red container, but they've thrown it close. Taking a bit of damage there is Elige, who did finally pick up a couple of kills, so good on him. 55 seconds, and they're really thinking about all of this. This is a great place for the Org to have an impact. They're going to just peek it out. Elige taking a bit more damage now. 45 seconds, and as he goes down to Rain, and then back through his Guardian, picks up a kill with the AWP. It's still a 2-on-3. They're not quite running out of time yet, but it's not going to be much longer. They have to make up their minds here. Naf is going to take down Rain. And now can they actually get into the bomb site? It seems like they can. Stewie is out of it. Smoke up there. They need to put that down. Guardian is going to go down instead. He actually kept pushing it. And now Nico, oh, the timing is so deadly. Yeah, they're not ready for it. And that's the bomb drop. It could not have been better. Twist, he must know. He's in the exact same position that was in last time. If he tries to take the fight, he's going to run out of time. If he tries to plant, he's also going to go down. Olaf will take him out, and 11-1. And that even looked like it was doable.
now they have the opening kill to go along with it. They got a lucky one. They got given a bit of a gift there with Neo going down through the smoke, and they're not able to take advantage. So this T side has just slipped too far away from them.
Oh, it really has, hasn't it?
Yeah, FaZe is doing so good in the mid rounds. I mean, they're doing really good in the openings, to be fair, and in pretty much every facet of the game at this point. But it seems like the mid rounds, Liquid's usually able to grab an advantage and not able to do that here. Elise just burns alive, slowed down by the spam in the flames as well.
Yeah, even a great follow-up grenade there. Neo, there is a bit of an edge, but he's going to take down Stewie. He's looking so good at the moment. 5-3.
They're not even in contention for a lot of these rounds. A lot of them is like trying to come back from like a 3 versus 5 deficit, or like a 2 versus 4.
Yeah, and then kind of making it close, but not close enough.
Right.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is nothing like I was expecting, to tell you the truth. I thought Liquid was actually going to win this map, and it was going to be 2-0.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that would have been my prediction. Could you say it out loud now, you know, to keep a sense of honesty, you know?
As if you have any of that. Guardian had taken Naf out. Entrance into the upper bomb site. But, I mean, they need to get this bomb planted quick and get into some positions. Neo's here, and he's just going to hold down the trigger.
Yeah, quad spread out for Neo over the round. I'd like to see it. 12-1, and now the 14th round coming up. I don't know.
This is one of those games you really enjoy being a coach for.
Yeah, if you're Yanko.
Keep it up, boys. Way to go, team.
More of that.
That's all you got.
Yeah. Now, the only, you know, the only thing lacking is, you know, you just need to go on, like, social media afterwards and just take credit for all of it.
I put so much work into Nuke. Yeah. Nico was my pawn. I moved him where I wanted.
Exactly. Basically playing, you know, like an RTS game with the players, you know. Just micromanaging everything.
Counter-Strike, StarCraft.
There's the thought. Well, round number 14 is going to be coming up. They did take a bit of a timeout to discuss what to do with the pistols.
Yeah, I mean, they really need it, don't they? It's always the worst feeling when you only have like P250s and Deagles to fight with and you absolutely need to have the round. They threw smokes outside, they threw smokes and nades towards upper. That's allowed them to drop off the mini roof, but Guardian is really thinning them out.
Well, they did get 2 amazing opening kills from Twist. I don't even know how, and they're going to catch Nico. He did it last time, but not this time. Twist with the 3rd kill. It's actually looking very good at the moment. Guardian, who did reposition so quickly that Twist might not realize, but they miss each other by a second.
I feel like Twist heard that scope. I think he's searching for him now.
It looks like it. He's on the hunt. And he's not even going to try and knife him. Takes him down. Olaf now, drop next. Twist with an ace to get a 2nd round here for Liquid. That is, I guess that's what they needed. I mean, you know, if that was a card they had all along, like they were discussing that during the tactical, I feel like they could have just pulled that out earlier, you know?
Yeah, maybe. I think they wanted to probably establish some semblance of being able to use outside to get the lower and have success, and that just never came.
No, I mean like the ace on Twist, you know? So.
Oh, the ace on Twist. I think about the strategy overall.
No. Just call that more often.
Yeah.
Possible.
It's weird how teams don't do that.
It is.
Let's call the Twist ace strategy.
Well, round number 15. Unfortunately, as cool as that was that he got that ace, I just don't see it having any impact on the first half here. Like, I just don't think it's enough. Great Molotov to force Nico out. No one there to catch him. That's a bit weird. And Stewie takes a lot of damage. The grenade could definitely kill him. Instead, it's the other way around.
Dueling grenades. Stewie's going to win that. One up above. Nice shot from Guardian. That was fast. Back inside we go, where Olaf lies in wait in ramp room. Converts that. No one to follow it up for Team Liquid. No one to trade that off. Olaf is incredibly low. So is Stewie. And these aggressive positions towards Hut, towards Squeaky Door, I think that's going to be Liquid's undoing.
Yeah, they have a couple of grenades, so comedy check everywhere with them either. And Neo's been pretty good on the low ground here on the bomb side. Nav thinking about throwing maybe a smoke to upper. Yeah, that will be the heaven smoke, so setting that one up. Might block off Guardian a little bit if he's trying to come in from the outside to help out.
Did he not break the window that he wanted to? I think that smoke just fell to the floor.
Oh.
It hit a window. It's not actually protecting heaven. Not that it would have necessarily mattered. No one is necessarily in heaven to even be a nuisance, but that's a good kill from Twist. Now Rain waiting around the corner. Twist even spots that out too. He's got a good read of the game so far.
Yeah, he really does. 8 seconds left, and they're going to go for the bomb plant, taken down right as it drops, and that leaves Naf uncomfortably here in a 1 versus 2. Does have the bomb ticking for him at least. See if they get that 3rd round on the board. And Naf has got the health. Guardian has picked up an AUG instead of the AWP, and Olofmeister on the other side just making a bit of noise there in Hut, but it surely has to be Guardian to try and open something up. Bit of a shot ringing out, and Olof just ready and waiting. He misses the chance. Grenade landing at the feet, and Naf taking him up. It's almost like he predicted that. Now Naf with the AK, he jumps back around the silo and he's being hunted. He gets a headshot to get the 3rd round. Oh my God.
That is astounding. Frankie, give us some halftime insight.
There was just a roar so loud you would have thought that Liquid had just won the whole blooming event, but no, they just managed to score themselves a round and it's now 12-3. But during that half, it's obviously incredibly stressful for Liquid. Stewie probably needs a new desk because he hit it so many times. My eardrums have nearly burst. But will he still have a hand to actually play in this second half and make it 2-0? I don't know. Let us know what you're thinking, Twitch chat, because we need to take a break.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's FaZe and Team Liquid here. Second half, second map. And, well, there is no good way to put it, is there, Moses? Like, we can't really sugarcoat this. They're up 12-3 against Liquid.
Yeah, to say Liquid needs this pistol round would be a massive understatement. They need a whole lot more. We'll see if they can get it. It all starts here. Would be a phenomenal comeback to make. Stewie's going to be under pressure. Spots him, and he just gives up the fight. Doesn't want anything to do with it. Already drops down. You see one player rotating towards Under Heaven. That's a Liege with an opening kill. That's outside. Nico trying to duel, and Nitro. That's a pretty nasty off angle. They're going to clear it, though. Rain jumping around the corner finds an easy one.
Oh, that's a follow-up and a half, though, from Liege. Broke the window.
Oh, my lord.
But it was worth the property damage because he got the kill, too.
Why is everything just like a single peek into a one-on-one and an immediate headshot?
Yeah. Hard to cast, isn't it? Dead. He's dead.
Well, Guardian knows one might be coming from outside. But
more of it?
It doesn't matter.
Liege. Sort of slowly walking around the map, exterminating people, isn't he?
Had a pretty quiet first half, so you might as well make up for it, I guess.
Well, Olof is going to try and make it personal. Wants to get way up close with the Glock. Is he going to go for the burst fire? No. And Liege will take him down for the quad. All headshots.
All headshots.
Well done. You love to see it.
That puts him on 6. So he had 2 kills in the first half. Stewie had 2 kills in the first half. And Nitro had 5 kills in the first half.
Yeah, that he really gave it, you know, like incredibly low effort, in fact, in the first half, you know.
All unarmored pistols for FaZe Clan. This isn't over. Like, FaZe had a great CT side, and Liquid's T side didn't really produce anything meaningful. But if your T side, if your FaZe and your T side is just as weak, maybe you're not as familiar with the map, like it can be a very, very similar, if not worse, scoreline. You have to be careful. This is one of those maps where we see T-sided teams get rounds, and a lot of rounds, frequently, but if you're not comfortable on the map, your T-side is not going to give you that kind of success rate.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, especially with you know, the sort of the roster shuffling on FaZe.
Yeah.
You don't know. But yeah, I mean, it would be shocking if it turned out that that they couldn't put together 4 rounds here. I feel like. I still feel that way. Twister's got 18 kills, which is actually, that's outrageous considering the fact that they're so far behind. Like, he's leading the server while his team is getting absolutely beat up.
Did have that ace, which helps propel him up there. First test of this Liquid defense, all AKs for FaZe. One close smoke outside. Rain and Nico working together to get yard control and prevent any kind of damage from any aggressive plays. I feel like I just heard 8 smokes plume.
Yeah, there were a lot of them. Another one going into mini here. That's a nice smoke to be able to land right there. Definitely gives you a much better chance of fighting in yard without getting too interrupted. Elige looking over. Nitro going down. Now that is a little bit early in the round for them to be losing a player. They need some sort of revenge, and Twist is going to get one of them there with the FAMAS. And Elige actually will follow it up nicely. Stewie's very low on health, so even if it's 2-on-3 here, this could still backfire.
Time is going to be the enemy of FaZe, though, as this goes on. 35 seconds on the clock. They have to pick up the bomb outside, and they have to make their way into the upper bomb site. And the question becomes, how do they want to do it? They want to go through ramp room to lower? Do they want to climb the ladder? And for Liquid, no one is downstairs.
Yeah, but as you said, time, I mean...
They'll hear the footsteps, right? And they'll get a jump on the rotation, but I don't think it's going to be anything special.
No, it might not be there in time. They are going to be rushing right onto the bomb site, and no chance for anything other than just a straight plant. If they got interrupted here, that would be the round, but they're not. So that is a huge win for FaZe. Even get a bomb down here, that's going to increase their chances of winning this 2 versus 3 a hell of a lot. Again, Stewie's quite low on health, so how do they play this? Do they use him to find some of the positions, or do they try and put him in last? He's already down, so is Twist, and Naf now, the bomb is way out of the open, and he's got really... Oh! He did it again with a grenade.
Kobe.
Last time, he predicted Guardian running into it. This time, he's really got it all, doesn't he?
Yeah, his utility work is pretty impressive stuff. Nothing to be too excited about if you're Liquid, though. You can see the FaZe is still pretty stoic. 6-12. This is only the beginning. Guardian had 24 HP. Naf had 23.
That's a crazy grenade to be landing.
It's an important grenade because Guardian didn't have to face whatsoever, right? He had the bomb as a teammate, so he could have just stalled and played for time, and Naf would have had to put himself in a disadvantaged fight just to clear that out. So a really nice win.
You know that version of that like meme where the guy's looking and there are like numbers and equations, you know, floating in front of his face?
Yeah.
Could somebody take like a screenshot of Naf's face and do
Make
that?
Naf the background face?
Yeah, that'd be great. It's really got it going on in this game. Round number 19. Still a huge gap. But as we said, I mean, it is not impossible.
And they're doubled up now in secret. Nitro just went down, and I believe it was Elige down there as well. So Crossfire set up. But at the moment, FaZe aren't attacking it just yet. Ramp is going to be under some pressure. Counter flash from Stewie, and actually that gives him a bit of a one-way.
Stewie. That's a very dangerous peak to be taking. Elige now, he's going to be in headshot range, but again, if you miss a chance here, you're going to be done. And they both face him at the same time. Nitro getting one, but he is so trapped. And he's not going to make it out. Twist did get one. Olofmeister on the hunt. But Twist is so quick, I'm wondering if he's even going to be able to catch him at this point. Olof trying to be slow and not make any noise. Twist is just there. And Rain, well, he's going to go down. There's finally Olofmeister. I don't know. Where was Olof for all that time?
He was coming behind, but he had to go down that ladder quietly so Twist didn't hear it. Either way, bomb plant going down at the upper site, and it puts Stewie and Naf in a big rotation. Nade up top, nade from Naf as well. They trade pretty much equal damage. A lot of this falls on the flank. Naf is going to wait and let Stewie get into position, and Olaf, does he have the timing? Oh, he just turns around. Oh, he turns back, and he's got it. Now Naf, no idea where Guardian could be. He's dropped from below, 13-6.
Man, some of these rounds, it's hard to decide the outcome, isn't it? While you're in the middle of it, it seems like some of those fights are happening. It looked to me like they were winning this round, you know, quite a bit on the T side, and then somehow it, you know, ended up 2-on-2.
I wonder if because Olaf ran into the wall is why he looked back. Like if he had actually made it into Squeaky Door room.
Yeah.
I think he would have kept looking at door, but he misjudged it and just face planted into the wall.
Yeah, sometimes you get a little gift like that, don't you? Oh. Twist actually coming out on top with the CC on the other side. Everyone else staying put on the T side, it seems like. Oh, sorry, CT side. They're not trying to push up anywhere, except maybe for Elige down here at Secret. Could get for a bit of a pop with the Deagle. Worth a try.
Naf misses that shot, and Rain dispatches him with ease. A lot of things now opened up for FaZe. They can get down towards Secret, they can get into the outer warehouse. Good kill for Twist. He's still playing very well. Minimal damage dealt to him in this round so far.
Well, now they definitely know they've lost all semblance of control out here in Yard, and Elige did land a great headshot through something on Nico. It'll be 3-on-3. And again, 38 seconds of 35 now. That could be a real problem.
It definitely could be, especially with this defense setup. Olaf maybe is going to be a very passive lurk because of his HP, but still, they've got some obstacles getting into this upper bomb site.
They're going to use the Molotov to block off Secret stairs with 20 seconds left. They're all here. This is a great call for Liquid. They're really doing a fine job at the moment. And Twist coming in from behind. Oh, this could work out well in their favor. Stewie going to pick up one kill. That's the bomb dropped, and there's no chance. I mean, peak or not, he was never going to get both those kills. So,
yep.
What a turnaround for Liquid.
Yeah, that's phenomenal. That keeps them alive as well. 13-7. Even one last nade being thrown out towards Nitro's position. A nice hold. FaZe had everything they wanted outside, in towards warehouse, and starting to really invade Liquid space. The Deagle from Elige did a great job of stopping him.
Yeah, that was high impact. 6-round difference. Tactical timeout for FaZe. Definitely a bit worried. I mean, losing in double OT was rough.
Thing. Losing a 12-3 lead is another kind of rough.
That is another kind of rough. We might have to invoke some
mercy rules.
No, I was going to say some serious language if we to try and.
All right, that's fair.
To try and really cover that fully.
Here we go. Another buy for FaZe as well.
23 kills on lead. Oh, sorry, on Twist. It's just.
He's playing so well.
He really is. Like,
and it's wild because normally we'd say he's the only reason they're in this game, but like after that first half, they weren't even in the game. Yeah. Here we go, out a squeaky door. There goes Nitro. Elige chimes in and Twist up above, and he's getting sprayed down, but Naf's got his back. This force buy from FaZe does not even work a little bit. Good headshot there. And Guardian's got utility and time, but nothing to fight with in a 1 versus 3.
You know, there was a plan, there was an idea that they were trying to follow through on there, but it sort of it fell apart. But I could understand why they wanted to try something like that. If you get out to either take mini or hot, like if you win one of those two fights right off the bat,
yeah,
then it makes sense. But they weren't quite quick enough with it, so now it's on Guardian. Just eventually hoping to pick up one more kill somewhere. And I mean, everything matters, right? Like a little bit of money that they lose. I mean, they really don't have a lot of money on Liquid side, so any rifle that he could take away right now is actually going to be pretty big. He's really close here. Stewie gonna go down. Nice shot. Now this round is costing Liquid money. That makes a big deal, or make a big difference here.
They should get a small reprieve. I can't imagine FaZe buying in this next round. Maybe small investment of pistols and light armor and some nades, but should be able to get away with not having to deal with any AK-47s here. 13-8, a little bit closer.
It feels like the tension is just rising on this game. You know, like someone put the lid on, and now it's sort of like, you know, but we're not really getting that, like, you know, full exposure. We don't know yet if Liquid are going to be able to convert this into a win.
Or convert it even into something they can challenge for. They're still, you know, quite a ways behind. And I think the really scary part for me is when I hit tab, you know, Stewie's at 4 kills, Nitro's at 6. Like it's crazy to me that they're actually even still making this work, despite the fact that it feels like there's two players who aren't having a big impact. At some point, you'd expect, you know, yeah, their numbers are bad, but at least they've, you know, had that hugely important one-on-one clutch.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I mean, it is a bit of a mystery how they've managed to get this far into it. Should be able to make it up to 9 rounds as well. They did steal an AUG there, and there are some deagles, and there's armor. Oh, it's better than I was expecting.
It's not outside the realm of possibility.
What is, yeah, especially...
The problem is no nades. Like, if you want to go lower,
yeah,
you're going to need smoke for the doors or to plant the bomb inside of the smoke, and you just have none of that. Chance for Stewie to pad his stats. There's the first and the second, and that's all he's going to get. But every... Oh! You almost made me do it again.
Yeah. Real shame he didn't, Moses. That was, I mean...
This is, I mean, again, it's the same point you brought up last time. This is massive economic damage, and now he's even got a chance to win it. He has the armor out in the open. Oh, Twist has to back away from that, and he can't convert. Naf coming up above. But if that shot hits, all of a sudden, he's on the verge of winning. 13-9.
I like the fact that Nitro's just laughing half the time. That makes me happy, you know?
We were talking to him at Summit and talked about, you know, what's like been the biggest thing you've learned from like all these second places and all these like, you know, tough losses. And he's like, well, we laugh a lot more in game because like no matter what happens, like, you know, what can you really do in those situations if you're not having fun at some degree? Like you're never going to come back in these games. You're never going to play well. And you know, we really had to learn that even in high pressure situations, you can still smile and laugh and have fun. Not that much fun, Twist. Back it off.
That was too much fun, wasn't it? Guardian does go down in return, so they stabilize things a little bit. Well, I like that idea, you know. That's it's good to see that. I think that is a valuable thing to keep in mind.
Stewie's in a real aggressive position. He's pushed up towards radio room. That'll be a quick flank to the upper bomb site. That can be a lot of different things. Good shot from Naf. He's got more coming. He's going to try and get away. That's a long route to run to get away from that, but now Stewie makes his move. Neo up on roof. I don't think Stewie would ever expect that.
No, like there's definitely a timing there where Neo somehow looks down from the ladder or something. Well, he's back instead. Not really sure what's going on anymore. They're also, well, they're going to be setting up the smoke. I think that's a smoke from Mini. Oh, it's all the way back. He's actually going to...
Again, yeah. No one in the lower bomb site for Team Liquid.
Nice smoke for Neo. Molotov, all just, you know, faking it out. Trying to make this... Are they coming back?
Oh, no.
What is going on?
Because Liquid... Oh, that's an awkward spot. Nitro's a weird battle, and he's going to get taken down. They're too close, but he's got all the information. 20 seconds on the clock in Elige. He can hold this off. He can do everything for Liquid. He can't even get the first. Rain, too much HP. It's Stewie in the doorway. The fast flank comes into play, and Stewie's got a one-on-one. Neo's got to find a way to get the bomb down. He's going to tap it. He's going to stick it. He's going to call the bluff, and Stewie's got that. That's what we're talking about. Low on the numbers, but a big, impactful win in a 1-versus-3.
That was a very awkward round. I don't know. I don't want to try and analyze that round.
I actually thought Liquid was entirely out of position because they had no one even close to rotating to that side. With Stewie pushed up, there's no one who can just drop down ramp and have some kind of a presence.
Well,
upper rush.
Oh yeah, they're gonna go for it, aren't they? Nitro with his back turn. No, they're down the vent instead, and nobody getting shot for the smoke at least yet. Olofmeister has made his way down here very, very quickly. FaZe obviously desperate at this point to close the game, get to that third map, and prevent a Liquid comeback. Elige standing up, and he actually somehow beats Olofmeister to it. You would only really do that if you're Elige, if you had that guessed, right? Like, you wouldn't be crouching at the back of window room like that.
Yeah, no, the call was that someone had dropped over, right? He just wanted to... He got there so fast. You could see Olaf wasn't even considering someone actually being in that room. He was going to start peering through the windows. So, presence at the lower bomb site this time for Liquid. I think even Stewie rotated down there. Twist with the auto shotgun. Going to be on top of Hut. Oh dear. He's really screwed up. Except that shot actually deals massive amounts of damage.
Somehow.
But he's got no nades to get out of it.
It's an absolute mystery to me how that shotgun works. Oh, they're going to be... Yeah, he was right on top of them, Nico. As soon as they got up there, Elige wants to follow it up. Nitro does go down. Bit of a patience battle going on here. And Nico's going to lose it.
All right, here we go. Naf pushing in towards lobby where Twist already is. There goes Elige outside Final play is at this upper bomb site, but that shotgun, how do you get it involved?
Yes.
They know Twist was at Squeaky Door earlier.
Yeah, retaking, shooting at rafters with the shotgun. None of that seems like a good idea. Does he know? Does he? Oh, he actually does a bit more damage. Does Naf know that someone's up there?
I think he was looking for the peak. I don't know if he's convinced just yet, and that's a hard angle to clear, but he's going to do it anyways. 2 big kills, Twist now with a shotgun.
Yeah, now we're in range. This is where you wanted. Gonna be trying to do it, but the
my God.
instant shot. Rain why is he like this all the time?
He just ruins everyone's day, doesn't he? That is disgusting.
14 to 10, ladies and gentlemen. FaZe getting a little bit closer. You can tell it's not easy. Like, everything is a struggle right now to get any rounds in.
Yeah, these T sides have had a really, really tough time of things.
If they lose this, Moses, now from the lead they had in the first half, what levels of embarrassment? Like, give me a real life equivalent. Like, what else would make you this, you know, embarrassed, sad, upset?
I don't know. I've never thought about it in those terms. I don't think embarrassed is the right word. It is one of the best teams in the world, you know?
What feeling? What feeling are we talking about?
Shame.
Shame.
Same as embarrassment, isn't it?
Okay.
Okay, maybe not shame. I take that back.
Okay.
Disappointment.
Disappointment. So like.
That's a weak one.
Well, it's something in that area, right? We're in the right area. We don't quite know yet. So like you take your.
Maybe there's not a word for the emotion that I would feel. Doors blown open. Olaf's going to try and make his way down. Nitro is certainly going to follow it up. Looks like he wanted to. Stewie's already down, though. And that is not ideal. Olaf.
He really wants him to come.
Yeah.
Nitro, I don't know, spider senses tingling.
Maybe this is a bad idea.
Ooh, shotgun. And somehow the deal comes out on top. Like I said, it is a mystery how it works.
You pegged it right, Anders. If they lose this, again, another round of low buy, all pistols. Now a shotgun picked up. But this is FaZe securing overtime against this kind of a buy, and if you can't win it, that's going to be an issue. Twist knows exactly what's coming. That CZ from above can be so deadly, but no one's peeking it just yet. They can actually swing out wide. This is so dangerous for Twist. He actually can't come back. Oh, they got the angle on him. He's got one. Oh, and 2. He follows it up with a last bullet. Even gets away during the reload. And all of a sudden, it's Neo and Nico to do everything.
What kind of a god is Twist in this game? How was he carried just the entire team to the point where they're even still playing this map? This should have been over like 20 minutes ago. And Twist is so stubborn that he just won't let it go. And maybe that is what it takes here. 25 seconds, the bomb being faked a single time. And now a little bit of maneuvering. They just want one more fight here. They need to find a way to get back into it. And Twist, one more headshot. That's the triple with the C-set 75. And Neo is going to go down. Liquid pick up the round.
What a freak of nature.
Yeah, he actually is. Used to call him the magician, and, well, you see why.
Magnificent Van Dolken.
The magnificent Van Dolken, you're absolutely right.
I don't know how he got this follow-up code. Wasn't taken out. We just saw Rain with the incredible precision that one-on-one earlier. I think that was against Twist, just in the previous round. 28 and 18, 109 ADR. Even with Naf at 22, it does just still feel like Twist is the hard carry. 14-11, and it's FaZe with mostly pistols. The one AK-47, they're going to get down quickly. All 5 of them as well. They're sticking together. A little bit of Molotov and spray damage coming in. Nitro's going to miss the timing. That smoke's not going to do anything. They're already starting to cross over. He's got to be careful. He needs to back away, but he's committed from so many different angles, and he wins that somehow. Olaf dispatches him afterwards, and Neo's got a kill with the pistol. All of a sudden, it's Liquid on the back foot.
Oh, but they turn around. I don't think they were ready for Naf to be here. And Neo still picking it up. That's a great double kill for Neo to get in the round. Elige now dropping one. Oh, shutting it down with the spray. He transferred that all over the place, didn't he?
No, but that was scrappy. Liquid is, I don't know if it's the intensity of having such a comeback and all of a sudden having the game within your grasp. That play from Naf did not need to go for that follow-up peek towards the control room windows. Those are the kind of plays that will send this comeback. That will just like destroy it before it can actually be completed.
Yeah.
But 14-12, I didn't think we'd get here. At halftime, I didn't think this was a possibility, and Liquid have somehow pulled it back.
'27th round, 14-12. I couldn't tell you how it's come to. Well, I could. Twist. Twist is how it's come to this.
Twist is how we got here.
Like, Yeah. What a player. Grenade does minimal. They're very close to it. Yeah, I could see how he could get caught here. He's flashed as well. It's kind of hard for him to hear how many people coming in. Rain. More headshots raining in. Rain is definitely ready to close this game. He just doesn't want any more of this nonsense.
This position from Stewie is so risky, though, because if they commit down lower, it's all on him. Like, he has to produce from this spot, which often gets cleared. It is a bit 50-50 whether you get left or right, and I mean, actually, this round might already be over. Olaf in this position is so strong. Everyone else on the floor, one in the vents, one in ramp room. Olaf can backstab at any point, and all you have is this. That angle from Twist.
Yeah, and this is a position where he can't really maneuver much. Like, once he's in action, he's going to stay in action, and he gets a headshot right away. Trying to get a bit of spam through. He wants to reconnect into it. 4 versus 3 now. He's very worried about Mini. He needs backup right away. They're down there, and he's going to get a little bit of spray in. Doesn't really connect now. Stewie's going to show up and help out, taking down Guardian. FaZe have every advantage in this, but it is not done yet. More damage landing in on Twist, and he's finally going to be going down. Nico covering that cross, and with the bomb down on the low ground, Olaf Meister up here, even with the Molotov, so any kind of a defuse should be impossible from this position, even with the kits. They're going to get the kill there on Elysia. Now Stewie goes down, but Olaf, he's just waiting. They're going to tap the bomb, and yeah. You see, oh no! He gets the 1 kill. That could have been very awkward.
Yeah, it certainly could have been, but they at least get the win out of it. Still dangerous, and still somehow Liquid almost making that retake happen.
If he underhand threw that Molotov to lose the round.
What if he only had 1 HP?
Yeah. That would have been something.
Well, Liquid's still in it. Surely they can't win 3 of these rounds in 1 half of Counter-Strike.
Say that, but then again, why not?
That's the real thing that'll hurt. Not necessarily the comeback loss if you end up losing this map as FaZe, but it'd be... Not only did they come back from 12-3, but they had to win 3 Force Buy pistol and scout rounds. So Twist is out of the fight, which is very nice. There's got to be a measure of relief for FaZe.
Absolutely. Olaf figured it out. Just have to shoot him through the wall. He can't see you, then that really helps out a lot. And now they're hunting him down. This seems like the push that's going to end the map. 3 versus 4. Elysia goes down. Guardian with a heads-up play, turning around to catch that guy rotating in. And the rest just don't really have a lot. Naf with 1 good shot, and he has been great this game as well. Tried out a Twist, but Naf has really been powerful.
He's got another one. A lot of low HP here on the FaZe side of things, and Nitro hasn't even had to get involved just yet. Naf pre-firing angles. They know one is in the bomb site. Nitro's here now as well, trying to take advantage of the Molotov with the counter from Guardian, and he does not need to peek wide. Does not need to commit to anything, and now they have a crossfire set up.
Yeah, that's, I mean, how do you get out of this window with 2 people covering it? Nitro's got the CC, but FaZe, long struggle to get to this position, but now they've got it. It's going to be 16-12, taking on map number 2 here, and putting us on map number 3. I do agree, though, the amount of effort they had to put in, that doesn't, you don't leave this match thinking, yeah, we did it, great, awesome. I feel like that's more like
you leave this match with a sense of relief that it's like, thank God we didn't blow that lead. That got way too close. And obviously you go outside and you start talking about third map, which is Anders. It's going to be Inferno. Which is an amazing third map.
Yeah, there's a whole tradition revolving around playing Inferno as the third map, isn't there? So.
Yeah, and I'm excited to build on that tradition. Either way, that's going to come after the break, so stay tuned and we'll be right back.